Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana and I truly appreciate you being here with me today. In my last video, I revisited my winter ski resort island of Glacia, and today we're back on Glacia, but just for a moment to show you today's speed build. We are going to be putting together this ski lift. Since Glacia is only now available via a dream, we're going to have to recreate this ski lift on my new island. Okay, so we're back on the new island. For the purpose of this video, I did have to time travel to winter. Sadly, I won't be keeping the ski lift on this island just because it's a Four Seasons island, but I wanted to show you how it was done in case some of you are looking for inspiration for your winter island. To start, we're going to place down 2 natural ramps on the mid-tier with a 3 square space in between. We're going to be using 4 natural ramps for this build. I know that's a lot, but I wanted to represent that if a chairlift goes up, it must also come down. So I'm just clearing some space here for the next 2 natural ramps that'll go on the lowest level. The swinging bench is going to represent the chairlift, so I'm placing one here to show that this is my direction going up. The other side will have the chairs facing the opposite direction going down, and I'm terraforming some more space in between. So I'm doing this as a 3x3 square. We'll place some trees and some bushes and stuff in the center here just to kind of fill up the space. Now I'm just extending the cliff by 1 square so we can fit the next ramp in, and I'll do the same on the other side. I designed this ski lift for my winter ski resort island of Glacia, which was completed in February of 2022, so I know that island is a little bit older as well as this build, but some of you may not have seen it before, and I thought maybe it would be some inspiration for you if you're still working on your winter island. Are any of you currently still working on a winter island? Or even if not, what is the theme of your island? I'd love to know. Please go ahead and post that in the comments below. It's so interesting to see all the different creative ideas, the different themes out there. I just love visiting different islands and seeing what everybody comes up with. So after rounding out the edges of my cliff, I'm going to come up here to the next tier and put down the utility pole. This is going to represent the tower that you see between the chairlifts, and I'm turning it in this direction to kind of represent the rollers that the chairlift kind of goes through with the cables. I'm not really sure what they're called, but hopefully that makes sense. So I just realized I forgot to round out the cliff up here, so I'm just making that quick adjustment. And I'm just going to place that utility pole back where it was and add in some more trees to the top and lower tiers. Now I'm just placing down some bushes to fill in this space. You can use whatever you like, flowers or rocks, whatever you choose. I just thought bushes might look nice. Now I'm going to work on the top tier. This is where the riders will depart and the chairlift will swing back around. You can kind of see in the background a little sneak peek of an overlook on my new island. That will be staying, however my new Four Seasons island will not be set in winter, so none of that snow will be on those trees. So I'm placing down another swinging bench to represent the chair, stadium lights, and then another utility pole, which I am also, again, turning in the right direction so that it looks like those rollers are in the direction of that chairlift. And I'll do that to both sides. And then since the chairlift is descending down, I'm placing these swinging benches facing the opposite direction of what they were on the other side. Obviously, if you would rather have the chairs on the right side of the ramp going up and the other side going down, you can change it. That's totally fine. I just decided to set it up this way, where my left side was going up and the right side was descending down. So now I'm adding down some pathing. I will go ahead and list all the custom codes I'm using in this build in the description below so that you have them. But this is just going to be underneath the loading area, and I just think it gives it a little bit of movement and maybe gives a better representation that the chairlift is turning and moving in a different direction. So I'm going to place down more of the utility poles and the stadium lights here, and turning again those utility poles in the direction that I want, and then adding in the rest of the swinging benches. Here I noticed that I didn't exactly like where I had put this path, so I moved it down 1 square just so that it fits better underneath where we're going to add that loading area. So I'm just putting down new pathing here again. I'm placing down the Azumeya gazebo. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but this is going to represent the loading area. And then I'm also going to place the retro transportation stop, which is customized with the custom code of a ski map. And now I'm just placing down the last swinging bench. And then over here, for an extra added touch, I'm adding the game show stand, which will represent in case there's any issues with any riders boarding on the chairlift, the lift operator can hit this button and stop the chairlift from moving forward. And now I'm going to fill in some of that empty space around the ski lift with some wheat fields, trees, things like that. I didn't really do a whole lot on this island for this just because I'm not keeping the ski lift on this island, but if you wanted to reference a more detailed one, go back and look at my winter island. I did a lot more on the cliffs and stuff on that island. So here's the finished build. I hope you found this speed build helpful. Please let me know if you plan on adding a ski lift to your island. I'd love to know. Thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you like this video, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up, or consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. I would love to have you here. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye!